Entering doors that God alone can open. A family devotional on divine access. Many people are praying for opportunities, but few understand the power of access. Two people can stand before the same door. One struggles, pushes, and tries to force it open. The other simply walks in because the door was opened for them. The difference is not effort. The difference is access. There are rooms of favor, influence, provision, and destiny that effort alone cannot reach. But when God grants access, barriers dissolve, systems align, and doors open without struggle. Today, as a family, we will discover how God gives access to places, opportunities, and blessings that human strength cannot secure. And before this devotional ends, we will pray for divine access over your family. Understanding access. Access is the privilege of entry without resistance. Many struggles persist not because blessings are absent, but because access is blocked. A person may possess the qualifications, preparation, and ability necessary for advancement, yet still remain outside certain doors. The missing factor is often not effort but authorization. Divine access changes this reality. When God grants access, what was previously restricted becomes available. Barriers dissolve naturally, opposition weakens, and pathways appear that human effort alone could never produce. Access brings the believer into rooms of influence, favor, provision, and opportunity that would otherwise remain closed. The God who opens doors. Revelation chapter 3, verse 8, Behold, I have set before thee an open door, and no man can shut it. This declaration reveals a powerful truth about the nature of divine access. When God opens a door, opposition cannot permanently block it. Systems cannot overturn it. Human resistance cannot cancel it. Many doors in life can be forced through persistence or influence, but the most significant doors of destiny are opened only by God. These doors include doors of purpose, doors of divine relationships, doors of promotion, doors of influence, doors of provision. When these doors open, the believer does not struggle to maintain access. God Himself sustains it. Opportunity versus access. Opportunity and access are not the same. Opportunity presents a possibility. Access grants entry. Many people encounter opportunities yet remain unable to step fully into them because access is restricted. Access means you are welcomed where others are turned away. Your presence is authorized. Your voice is heard. Your participation is permitted. Joseph experienced divine access in Egypt. Though he arrived as a prisoner, God granted him access to Pharaoh's court. Daniel experienced divine access in Babylon. Though he lived in exile, God placed him in the palace. Esther experienced divine access in Persia. Though she was an orphan, God positioned her before the king. Divine access consistently overrides human limitations, recognizing doors God has opened. Believers sometimes overlook doors God has already opened. Divine access often appears through unexpected favor with decision makers, invitations to spaces previously unavailable, opportunities that arrive without striving, unusual alignment of circumstances, relationships that unlock new possibilities. Not every open door is from God, but every door opened by God carries peace, purpose, and divine timing. Discernment is essential. Forcing doors that God has not opened often produces frustration, exhaustion, and unnecessary battles. Walking through doors God has opened produces grace, progress, and clarity. Stewarding divine access. Access is not only granted, it must also be stewarded responsibly. When God grants access, He expects faithfulness. Stewarding divine access includes walking in humility, honoring the opportunity God has provided, using influence to bless others, maintaining integrity in privileged spaces, remaining grateful for God's favor. Access misused can be lost. Access stewarded well can expand. Faithfulness in one open door often leads to many others. Prayers for divine access. Father, thank you for being the God who opens doors no man can shut. Lord, grant our family access to every door you have ordained for our destiny. Let every barrier, embargo, and invisible restriction limiting our entry be removed. Cause us to enter rooms of favor, opportunity, wisdom, and advancement. Let policies, systems, and decision makers align with the purpose you have established for our lives. Where doors have been shut by opposition, open new doors by your power. Establish our access permanently, not temporarily. Let the doors you open for our family remain secure. Guide us to recognize every door you have prepared for us and give us the courage to walk through them. Personal declarations of divine access. As a family, declare these words together. I declare divine access. Doors ordained by God open before me without struggle. I enter places where I was once denied. Rooms of favor, opportunity, and influence open to me. My steps are guided by divine wisdom. No man can shut what God has opened. Family declarations assess. Our family enjoys divine access. Doors of favor open before us. We lack no opportunity ordained by God. Divine connections locate our household. Our family walks through doors prepared by God. Family discussion and reflection. Use these questions to discuss together as a family. What is the difference between opportunity and access? How does God grant access that human effort alone cannot secure? Are there doors we may be trying to force instead of waiting for God's timing? What doors may God already have opened for our family that we have not yet recognized? How can we steward the access God grants with humility and responsibility? Take time to reflect and thank God for every open door already present in your lives. Assignment. Throughout this week, ask God to reveal doors He has opened for your family. Pray for wisdom to recognize those doors and courage to walk through them faithfully. When a new opportunity appears, pause and pray. Lord, if this door is from you, give us peace, wisdom, and favor as we enter. Closing declaration. Before we close this devotional, declare this over your family. God opens doors before us. Doors of favor, provision, and destiny appear in our path. No barrier can stop what God has ordained. Our family walks through divine access. No man shuts what God has opened. And the doors God opens for us will lead to purpose, influence, and blessing for generations. Amen.